Good, happy Sunday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Good Morning, New Hampshire. Let's get started. 8 arrested after riot-like incident in Bedford. 8 people were arrested Friday night in Bedford after a riot-like situation involving people armed with metal pipes, knives, and a handgun, police said. High school football players buddy up with Chad kids. Some of the state's best high school football players taking part in the Chad East-West All-State game got a chance Saturday to meet some of the kids they'll be supporting. Recycled percussion surprised Goffstown team Saturday with neighborhood rock show. An alternative band with roots in New Hampshire surprised a Goffstown girl battling cancer Saturday. May flowers are in bloom. A small and fragrant woodland wildlife is opening across the state right now. Forest rangers warn Granite Staters after hundreds of acres burn this spring. Brush fires have already burned hundreds of acres this spring, taxing rescuers in the Granite State. Guilford police looking for a missing man. Guilford police are looking for a man reported missing earlier this week. State troopers are investigating deadly crash in Greenland. A driver was killed in a fiery crash in Greenland Friday night. 1 killed, 1 arrested in Claremont crash. A 32-year-old woman was killed and 3 people were injured in a drunk driving crash Saturday afternoon, police said. Most of the state at risk for wildfires. Brush fires have burned hundreds of acres across the state in an unusually dry spring so far this year. More than 30 brush fires have broken out and burned about 340 acres. Tim will talk about that later on in his weather. Stoddard firefighter charged with arson in massive brush fire. A Stoddard firefighter has been charged with arson in connection with a massive brush fire in that town. Seabrook man arrested on drunk driving charges in Kensington. On Friday night, just before 9 p.m., the Kensington police responded to a crash right in front of the police department building on Amesbury Road. And that driver was drunk driving, and he had a t-shirt that said, "I need a beer." In political news, per bus on Trump's abortion platform up to the delegates at the convention. Republican National Committee Chairman Rice Purbus on Sunday declined to comment to Donald Trump's call to add expansions for rape, incest, and life of mother to the party's platform on abortion. And in national news, 4 federal agents shot, motel destroyed in Kansas. What started as a would-be arrest at a Kansas motel ended with 4 federal agents shot and a motel engulfed in flames. And that does it for your news. Now let's go to Tim Breslin with the weather. Good morning, Tim. What is the weather today?
Good morning, Riley. Your weather for today. I'm going to show you the temperatures. Here are your temperatures. As you see, Concord is 49 and Manchester is 47 and Nashua is 47 as well. Port Smith is 48 and almost everything is 48. It's in their 40s and 50s. And as you see on radar, it is all clear and it looks like the sun is everywhere and things like that. And your 7-day forecast, it's going to be nice and warm today and tomorrow. And then Monday through Wednesday is going to drop. And then Thursday is going to be 60 and then Friday is going to drop again. But in that case, we're good. And that does it for your weather. Now back over to Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Tim, for that weather report. And that does it for Good Morning, New Hampshire. I hope you enjoyed, everyone, and we'll see you back here next Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.